She won't always say what she needs. Not because she's hiding, but because she's waiting for someone attuned enough to notice. Most men get distracted by the surface, skin, curves, the way she smiles. But beyond the beauty is complexity, tension she doesn't yet understand, desires she's still learning to name. She doesn't crave compliments. She craves presence. Not approval, but grounded energy that doesn't waver. You're not here to impress her, you're here to understand her. To notice the flicker in her eye when you go quiet. The hesitation behind her, "I'm fine." The strength that's hiding fatigue. This isn't manipulation. It's awareness. It's what makes a man truly grounded. Still. Present. Confident. You don't demand trust. You earn it by standing still while she reveals herself. There's a craving behind her confidence. She wants to be fully met. Not conquered. Not controlled. Claimed, emotionally and energetically, by a man who doesn't flinch. She tests not to hurt you, but to feel you. To see if you're steady enough to guide, not dominate. Because strength, to her, isn't force. It's containment. It's being the calm in her storm. Her words may lie, her body never does. She might say she's fine, but pull away. Say it's casual, but look at you like it's anything but. This is emotional communication. It's layered, and it's real. A grounded man sees it all, and says with calm, "You don't have to explain. I see you. I'm here." That's emotional intimacy. And that's where connection begins. Yes, some chase drama. Not because they love chaos, but because it's familiar. The man who stays calm through it doesn't feed the fire. He reflects it. And in that mirror, she sees her own noise, then finally rests. She lives in fantasies, because reality rarely satisfies. She wants power, presence, and primal connection. Not words. Not flattery. But intensity backed by control. And the man who gives her realness, not dreams, he becomes the dream. The one she didn't see coming. She says, "I'm fine." But her silence screams. You don't chase. You don't beg. You stay. You listen. Not to her words, but to her energy. And when you finally speak, it's with clarity, not need. "I see what you're not saying. And I'm not leaving." Validation. It's her quick hit. But you don't give in to every, "Hey stranger," or 3 a.m. story view. Not out of spite, but because your presence isn't available to ego games. You give your energy where it's earned. She doesn't always know who she is. And in a world asking her to be everything at once, boss, beauty, warrior, goddess, she's exhausted. The man who stays grounded while she fluctuates, that's the man she leans into. Her strength. Sometimes it's armor. Not because she's cold, but because she's been burned. And when you hold her, without needing to fix her, she softens. Not because you forced her, but because you couldn't be shaken. She spirals. Overthinks. Gets caught in loops. Not because she's broken, but because emotion is circular. You don't argue with the loop. You break it, with presence. You interrupt with a touch. A deep breath. A steady gaze. "Come here. Be still." And just like that, she drops back into the moment. Women aren't weak. They're complex, emotional, intuitive. Their tests aren't traps, they're invitations. To rise. To stay grounded when they cannot. To listen when they're loud. To stand still when they spin. And that's real masculine strength. Not dominance. Not games. Grounded presence in the face of chaos.